the Tennessee Volunteers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. Deshaun Bishop, this guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better.
There's some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
When they were trying to go RPO, the quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Looking for space. It's Hansen. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making checks. Running inside. It's Hansen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Return. Freeze. Go. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beck. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football.
Snags it, and there's running room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes.
Going for the big play. He caught it. Touchdown, Volunteers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, oh man, I love the patience of this quarterback. Great job letting the play develop, buying a little bit of time. Receiver starts on the left side of the field. He comes all the way across to the right side for the big touchdown catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, what a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Bishop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done. And they've been so good. And it's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards and looking to improve upon that this year.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
To the ground. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Beck. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Booster!
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Running inside, it's Bishop. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Vols moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick. You would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. And this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Might be changing the route. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Vols.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll go back to the air on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. The run inside. It's Bishop. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Powers through the defender. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The short hands, it's Sauer. Strong, firm tackle. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Third and short now from their own 48. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Right down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He'll pull it down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. To the air on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And the offense is still searching, man. Like, just that's a bomb down the field, and I love it. You got to take shots. You got to be aggressive. But so far, the defense has won the day, and they've really strangled anything they've wanted to do. And this offense is going to have to find some way to move the football, the run game, the short passing, whatever it is, to get something cooking.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Vols will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Nittany Lions head coach at the half. He understands that the turnovers are the whole story of the first half. They are trailing because of those 2 interceptions from the quarterback. He does have a lot of confidence in this quarterback, but they have depth at the position, a quality backup. Will he go to the backup here in the 3rd quarter? We'll see how they steady the ship here on offense to start the second half. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Sowell. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Sauer. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Beck. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Pulls it, fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with 2.
Makes the grab in their space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Vols with the 1st and 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's Sauer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll move the tight end. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Beck. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Running inside, it's Bishop. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Volunteers will punt this one away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter.
Makes the grab down the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Beck. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's kind of how they're...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Sweep. Come on. Look. Where did he go?
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now on the move. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They want that clock to run. Runs through the tackle. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He'll run it again. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Beck. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out.
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they thought...
Trying to take it back. And he's brought down after a nice game. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take